Welcome back, folks. Gary Mazeroff, Gustavo Farel, Pablo Farre. This is the last of the broadcast today. It's a treat. Team USA, boys 18 versus Team Bolivia. Sometimes we advertise a specific match. Things change last minute. This was originally USA-Mexico. We're pleased that we can broadcast these two fine Bolivians to all of our viewers back home. Gustavo, what's your take on this?
Well, we have Luis Aguilar serving right now. Is Ezequiel Subieta. He is from Santa Cruz, Bolivia. His partner, Luis Aguilar, from Cochabamba. They are the reigning Pan American doubles champions.
Quick hand.
While juniors, obviously, they have a lot of play under their belt. Talk about Paul Saraceno from Simi Valley, California. Serving now, he's 17 years old, last year of high school. Playing racquetball for 11 years.
Might be one of Debbie Tysonger's students. Same area outside of Los Angeles.
First time that they play together as a team. Hansen and Saraceno. Timmy Hansen, 19 years old, going to school at Florida State University. Business major, wants to study and go and finish law school.
Speaking of law, Gustavo, our head official is a lawyer, Christian Longoria from Mexico. Skip ball.
That is the Canada-Guatemala doubles that we just saw finished there. I believe that was 21. Unbelievable.
Skip ball. Saraceno.
Great racquetball.
So Bolivia out to a 5-1 lead here in game one. It's the best of 5, 11 points, wins, assuming it's a 2-point spread. Rally scoring. Yes, as you were just saying, Gustavo, thank you, Dean. Canada 13-11 in game 5.
Good win for Canada.
Actually, Guatemala beat Canada.
In game 5.
Good, yeah, good win for Guatemala. Wide angle. Nobody home, right side. You can hear in the background Longoria calling the score 7-1. Go ahead.
Subieta has been playing for 8 years. Already have 4 World Juniors under his belt that he's played in.
That's impressive.
Impressive, yeah. 18 years of age. It's just amazing how long these kids have played, and they're still juniors and have several more years of playing juniors.
Sure. For those of you in the audience that may not know Bolivia, many racquetball courts all over the country, and it's a top-tier sport. Top-tier sport. I believe number 3 behind fronton and football, soccer.
I did not know that. Very interesting. Yeah. And we know that they built hundreds of courts and given out rackets and balls and encouraging the kids. They have programs now. One of our good friends and coach from Bolivia, of the Peruvian team, Lima, 2019. His name, please?
Manuel Flowers. We call him Richmond. Actually, it's Manuel Flores. He's in Tarija, which is a racquetball hotbed as well.
Yes, it is.
Once again, you go throughout the country of Bolivia, you have hotbed after hotbed.
And we're back with Subieta serving. 7-1.
Z-ball. Oh, nice.
Very nice shot.
Saraceno from my area, Southern California, puts it away with the backhand reverse, right corner. A serve, irretrievable by Hansen. Called a foot fault. Second serve.
Earlier in the round robin, first very nice step up and short hop that ball. Timmy Hansen had a bit of an accident, stubbed his toe, and has really been ailing this entire tournament. You might see him hobble a little bit, but he's done his best to continue to play.
One asset of a long tournament. Back up top. Wide angle. So the ball hit the Bolivian on its way to the front wall. He had cleared. Replay, first serve. Putting it in the middle. Reverse winner by Aguilar, left side. (3-9), game one. Side wall, front wall combo winner. Game point number one for Bolivia. Usually they're not very animated, but a little fist pump from
they play
right side player.
Very well together.
So USA holds off, 1 game point. Reverse, right side, skipped it in. Game number one is completed. I'm not sure what Hansen's looking for. That ball obviously skipped, but never know. The way
Game
to
over.
Yeah, game over. It's 11-4. From our vantage point, it was obviously a skip.
Oh, very, very honest.
Are they going to play it again?
Yeah, Luis said it hit his foot.
Oh, okay.
Well, that was very honest call. Good sportsmanship.
First serve. 10-4 again.
He didn't have to say anything. We were talking about.
Looked like he had approached that time.
There it is.
No harm done. Bolivia cashes in on the next rally. So 11-4 is game one score. We're here in Guatemala City, the capital. Wrap that up for us before we break, Gustavo.
Well, I think in that game, as we saw, the Bolivian team showing their years of playing together, which is actually events playing together. I guess they've won all of the national tournaments in Bolivia this year in doubles. They did win the Pan American as well, which was played in Bolivia, right? In
the Pan Am's.
I'm sorry, the Pan
championship were played in Santa Cruz de la Sierra.
And they won that, so they're very seasoned as far as the doubles team goes. They showed that here. I don't think there was anything that was impressive, overwhelming. They just played well together.
Consistency.
On the U.S. side, you have a bit of a injured Timmy Hansen, and not able to move as well as he normally does. They haven't played together, the U.S. team. You know, we've seen that with a lot of players already, that just having played events together makes a big difference.
Yeah. And we discussed that with the current head coach, the new current head coach, Team USA, Tim Baghurst. He has a lot of ideas to elevate the U.S. team. They've been in a lull the last couple years, but with COVID last year and other reasons they didn't attend, and that hurt them for the seeding anyway. So we're going to approach game number 2. Let's review. This is day 5 of the tournament, and it's day 2 for streaming. We have 3 more days of streaming, 3 more days of the tournament, concluding on Saturday. Some events will finish on Friday, I believe. Check the IRF website for the roster of matches. And again, folks, sometimes they change last minute like this match did. We appreciate you all tuning in to the IRF networks. You're watching Team USA, Team Bolivia, 18 doubles, boys. Bolivia won the first one, 11-4. USA will serve.
So Paul Saraceno, Simivali, he does send out a shout out to his family and friends that are watching, he said. And his team needs some encouragement now, Team USA, as they are enjoying this 33rd World Junior Championship.
Shout out to Brian Dixon, quality coach and instructor from Petaluma in California. Hello, Brian. Thank you for tuning in.
Jumps out ahead 1-0.
Safety hold up, and the call is dead ball hinder replay.
Paul will be graduating this May from high school.
Wide angle, cracked out, 1-1, game number 2.
They certainly seem a lot more mature than their age indicates.
Well put. It's a little bit after 6 p.m. here, Guatemala time, which is Central Time in the U.S.
We are at 5,000 feet. The ball plays very well, the gearbox ball.
Ball down, nobody home.
A lot of good rallies. It is hard to put that ball down. It has to be really flat for any of these players to not get to it. They're so fast.
Well put. So Saraceno has his racket up. He has 10 seconds to be ready once the score is called. Good communication by the Bolivians. And not so good there by the U.S. team.
That should have been a forehand shot from Saraceno. He's taken all of his 10 seconds. That's 10 seconds for both players, both teams, I should
Correct.
say.
The receiving team cannot cause the delay on the serving team.
And there you see Tim Hansen struggling with a toe.
The big toe.
Bruised all across his foot.
5-1, game 2, Aguilar. Nonchalant return of that jam serve, so they'll replay it, first serve. Welcome back to the booth, Alexis Iwasa. Skipped in. So handout and a point awarded for the receiving team, Gustavo.
I watched Aguilar play yesterday. when he swings hard, I think he swings almost as hard as Jaime Mancia from Chile. Good get.
Hansen, wide angle. Straight up, straight down.
Nice ceiling ball by Saracenia.
So the U.S. inching back, 3-5, game 2. You hear that in the background from Christian Longoria, our professional referee. 21 of them here.
Here we talked about the 50-50 in the way racquetball, double should be played. I'd say here they should probably be letting Saraceno take more balls just simply because of the injury that Hansen has.
Good point.
Where he can.
Yeah, let him serve and let him retrieve deep court perhaps. Half lob, right? That's impressive. Bolivian splat winner with the forehand.
And normally the left side player does play a little bit more, but it's not usually more than 60-40. Some cases maybe 70-30, but here I can see where it would be good if they did.
Snap forehand winner,
Nice shot.
Hansen. Keep him deep, give him more time to respond. That ball hit his partner situated legally in the doubles box. For
Legally would be?
That's a false serve. Second serve. If he were outside the box, it would be a serve out.
Both feet on the ground, back against the wall.
Yeah, see, the ref's not going to call that, but we can see it from here. But actually, when his partner served that time, one of his feet were outside the doubles box, which would be a foot fault. It would be second serve. Nuances of the game.
When he started.
When he initiated the service motion by dropping the ball, yes. That's different from the U.S. The motion starts with, the serve starts with the motion. Here it starts with the drop. So inching back, Gustavo, at 6-7.
Yeah, making a game out of this. That's great. Team USA.
So handout called. Once again, safety on the court is our number one concern. He held up and let the official make the call. Skip ball point.
Both of Timmy Hansen's parents are here supporting him. They're from West Palm Beach, Florida.
Been here a week. Up top. Forehand winner from the Bolivian right side. 2 points from cashing in game 2. Bolivia serving. Deep crack, retrieved.
Again.
Up top. Great hand. Reverse. Hansen. So for those that don't know or have forgotten, not only does USA get a handout, they get a point scored. 8-9. Make it 9-9 coming in. Great half inning by Team USA as receivers.
Let's see if they can keep it going. Got to win by 2. Going to 11.
We've gone a few overtimes today. Half lob in the middle. Good hands. Oh, good communication there by U.S. Hansen let it go to Saraceno. Bolivia skips it in, so USA now has game point number 1 in game 2. We'll be back in 1 minute. Take it away, Alexis.
Camera.
And we're back, folks. You're watching Racquetball on the world stage, IRF World Junior Championships, 33rd edition, here in the capital of Guatemala, Guatemala City. City of about 1 million. And we've repeated a number of times, the metro area is about up to 8 million. Game point number 1 for Team USA, 10-9. Up top, great ceiling ball. Wow. Great court presence by Saraceno to follow that ball, end up hitting it on the right side of the court, and hit a rally-ending shot and a game-ending shot. So it's 1-1 when we return. Let's stay here, Alexis. We're in the playoff mode. The winners here will advance to tomorrow. $198 players in this event. We have 11 countries. We're missing Korea, Japan, and Ireland, typical attendees of the World Championships. But we appreciated their participation in the World Games back in July in Alabama, and that's one of the reasons why none of those 3 teams are attending here.
Makes sense. It's just very expensive to be traveling, especially from afar like they come.
So as a result, the 11 teams are from this Western Hemisphere, stretching up north, Canada down south to Argentina. Other South American countries include Chile, Bolivia, Ecuador, and Colombia. Here in Central America, we have Guatemala, of course, the host country, and Costa Rica. We also have the Caribbean country of Cuba, and then we have the 3 North American countries, Mexico, U.S., and Canada, making it 11. And we also have 11 representatives from, we have 21 officials representing 11 countries as well. But add to the mix the Dominican Republic, and pulling from the mix Cuba. Cuba does not have a professional referee with us. So we have 2, Marianelli Delgado and Ramon de Leon from the capital city of Santo Domingo. And they will host the Central American Caribbean Games next year as well. Go ahead.
Great players. Marie Nanieli and Ramon de Leon from the Santo Dominican country.
Aguilar, ace serve, 1-0 Bolivia in game 3. We're tied at 1. 11-4 in favor of Bolivia. Second game, 11-9 in favor of USA. Ball still in play. Good hands. Safety hold up. Avoidable hinder call. Again, thank you for holding up. That's the #1 concern. Then let the referee make the call, Gustavo.
Ezequiel de Santa Cruz, Bolivia. Los amigos, familia que lo están viendo, le manda cariños desde Guatemala. Muy contento de estar acá y el apoyo que él ha recibido.
Gracias. Well, the score now is 2-2. I believe. 2-1. USA coming in to serve. They earned their first point, so it's 1 serving 2.
That is correct.
High lob. Ball down. Good touch.
Nice touch.
You see the two gringos here have switched sides.
Let's see how Timmy Hansen moves on that left side.
Another high lob. Enticing Subieta to shoot that return. Great get. Up top, around the wall. Aguilar returns the favor. Hansen skips it in. You can see he's suffering. Pretty much hitting all arm.
Yeah, not using the legs.
Set up Aguilar. Winner. 4-2 Bolivia. Juan Carlos Tapia is the Bolivian coach. Tim Baghurst and Tim Hansen are acting as the Team USA duel. (5-2) Game 3.
Bolivia looking like they're going to run away with this Game 3.
Give our cohort Alexis a new middle name, Alexis Cream Puff Iwasa. Yeah. Nobody home right side. Sportspersonship. Hansen got hit with the follow through. So we have a timeout on the floor, folks. We'll return in 1 minute with the score: Bolivia 7, USA 2.
Who passes the flag to William Bell from Birmingham. Give a big round of applause.
We're back, folks, live from the capital of Guatemala, Guatemala City, at Domo Deportiva de Racquetball. Gary with Gustavo and Alexis. Team Bolivia serving Aguilar left side, serving for Team USA. Bolivia enjoying a third game lead of 7-2. We're tied in games 1 apiece. Ball down. Saraceno. So they flipped sides on the serving end and came back. Hansen still on the right side as a receiver.
I think that's a better arrangement.
Up top.
Good serve.
Yeah, wallpaper ball, straight up, straight down. Winner for Bolivia. 8-3. Saraceno left side. Subieta, see ya. Ball live until Aguilar puts it away with the forehand left corner, Gustavo.
That was an impressive return by Saraceno. It was coming right at him. No way he could hit it with his forehand. He hit it behind his back.
9-3, game 3. Broken ball.
Unusual. Second ball we broke this game, or is that from last game?
That was last game, I believe.
That was last game. So one ball.
Gearbox black, thank you. Official ball of the International Racquetball Federation. Gearbox also the official racket of the International Racquetball Federation.
Ball was designed to allow for longer rallies. We've got a ceiling ball game back. Very hard to kill the ball.
Put it in the floor. Won't argue with that shot selection, but he didn't execute. So, U.S. coming in to serve 4-9, game 3. Winner of this will advance. Half lob into the middle. Great hands. Ball live. Deep right side, the left side player with the backhand rolls it out into the left corner.
That was impressive.
I'll say. So we have game point number 1 for Bolivia. And they are the receiving team. And as you alluded to again earlier, the receiving team can win the game by winning that last rally. Think about what Team USA has to do. They have to score 6 straight points to get to 10, and then it would be the first team to 12.
So they have to make 8 points. Not easy. Not easy against
Good math,
this.
my friend. Good math. You are an engineer.
Well, and I can still add at this late hour after our 10th.
Yeah, I would use the slide rule.
You would, huh? Of course, I think I only did 8. You started earlier than I.
That's true. I did 9. I had 1 reprieve.
That's right.
Yeah. Set up, Bolivia. Aguilar. Saraceno. So USA puts the ball into the floor. Bolivia wins 11-4 in game 3. When we return in 2 minutes, folks, please stay tuned. Bolivia will try and close it out 3-1. Right now there's a 2-1 lead. You're on the IRF feed.
Who passes the flag to William Bell from Birmingham. Give a
we're back, folks. Gary Mazeroff, Gustavo Farel, Alexis Iwasa. Guatemala City, we're about to start the fourth game of the final match of the evening broadcast here. Doubles, 18 boys. Bolivia leads 2-1, coached by Juan Carlos Tapia Jr. His father, when I was coaching Bolivia back in the early 90s, his father was on our team. And he and Leo Sarmiento, the doubles team, lost 11-10 to Team USA. Fascinating. I'm sorry to say the late Juan Carlos Tapia. He died about 10 years ago. Good start, Gustavo, for Team USA here in Game 4.
A must. This could set the tone. You didn't want to get behind the Bolivian team here right now.
Wonder what, oh my.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Wonder what Tim recommended to their players, Tim Hansen and Baggers, coaching this match. All right, up front. Yeah, you got to put it down, both sides, because the retrieving team, both teams have such quick hands, they're going to keep balls in play, and then it puts more pressure on. 2-1, Bolivia serving. C serve. Hansen handcuffs Aguilar on the left glass. Tied at 2, handout and point for USA, 2-2.
Luis de Cochabamba le manda saludos a los amigos, la familia que lo están viendo. Contento de estar acá. Está estudiando ingeniería financiera en la Universidad Mayor de San Simón en Cochabamba.
Great shot. So what's the score here?
19 años de edad, Luis.
We're tied at 3-3. Game number 4.
USA not giving up. They're back to change of sides on the serve.
Left side pass, winner. Once again, Cristian Longoria from San Luis Potosí is our head ref. Skip ball off the short hop. Tied at 4. First to 11, win by 2. No overtime in this match yet.
Pretty casual.
Another skip.
Ezequiel Subieta serving for Bolivia. First serve.
10 seconds to be ready. Puts his racket down. Another skip.
We would call that casi buena.
Two-point deficit in favor of Bolivia here. Up top. Ball live. Subieta, very patient, lets it go. Veer off the back wall, puts it away with his forehand. Pan Am champion doubles team, huh?
Yes, sir.
Timeout USA. So they've exhausted their
One timeout.
one timeout. We'll stay here, Alexis. We'll convene tomorrow morning. Check the IRF website.
Let's talk about next year's events we were going to mention.
Oh, very well. El calendario 2023, no?
Otro año.
2023 calendar for the IRF. No less than the Pan Am Championships Easter week. I believe that's the first week of April. The leader for the site right now is Temuco, Chile. We'll confirm that maybe by tomorrow. We also have sister city of Santiago hosting the Pan Ams, which is the quadrennial multi-sport festival, which includes racquetball and squash. So racquetball will be there. That's late October to early November. That's in the capital. We hope to have the World Senior Championships late August to early September. Central American and Caribe Games in Santo Domingo, the capital of Dominican Republic. I believe that's in the summertime.
June.
And then we'll have the World Juniors site to be determined and date to be determined.
Whether it's in the summer months or back early December like this event here.
Correct. Up top. Good try by Saraceno along that Vidrio. So point for Bolivia. Empty timeout from Team USA. When we resume action, we'll have 8-4 in favor of Bolivia. This is a referee timeout, literally and figuratively. Our professional ref is double dipping.
Yes, he is. He's making a little money on the side here. Cleaning the floors. Longoria himself, a great player.
Great player. We were watching him the other day, just very nonchalant. Playing Gabriel Garcia from Costa Rica. But, let everybody know IRF pays very well and pays overtime as well.
Interesting.
Yes.
News to me.
Thank you
News
to Osvaldo Maggi and Luke St. Ange.
News to Alexis.
Well, that's because you're a volunteer. Oh my. Misdirect by Hansen, hits Subieta on the way to the front wall. It'll be a replay. First serve.
It is.
8-4 again. Oh, great serve. Better return. Fist pump.
Saraceno's motivated. Now he needs to carry that over to Hansen. They get back into this game and possibly go to a tie break.
Second serve, 8-5. Comes left. Wrap around.
There it is.
Helicopter. Another helicopter. Oh my, fist pump number 2. Dos enseguida. 2 in a row from Saraceno. That's impressive.
Looks like that's what they needed.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, it's 6-8. Will U.S. come from behind and close this game out and force a tiebreak? Half lob in the middle again. Set up. Wide angle. Helicopter. Same thing. Ball live. Nobody home. Great court presence.
Yes, it was.
Subieta showing his skill set, taking the ball high and front with his backhand out of the air and puts it away left side. So we have 9 points for Bolivia.
Ouch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's take a little break here. Not good. Not good. Not good. We'll,
because of contact, he's entitled to an injury timeout if he so desires. So USA stops the bleeding, coming in to serve 7-9.
they have a chance here.
We'll see if Saracena can, quote, regroup. Jam serve. Replay. Convergence in the middle. First serve. 7-9 again. Hansen right side. Point number 8, Team USA. Sometimes it takes a weird event to get somebody veering in a different direction. And we certainly had a weird event a couple points ago, Gustavo.
Yes, we did.
Timeout on the floor.
Bolivia.
And, Saraceno's laughing right now. Perhaps later on he won't be.
I don't think Team Bolivia wants to see this go to a fifth game.
No.
The momentum's going to change.
So, Senores Tapia and Supermercado urging him on to close this out. When we return to action, it'll be USA serving 8-9, first server. First to 11, win by 2.
That's what's exciting about rally scoring here. They're going to serve, but if they don't make or get that point,
then it's match point against them.
and it's match point. It just changes the whole dynamic of the serve game. The entire dynamic. And this would be first or second server.
First serve. You remember 2 fist pumps by Saraceno. They're coming in. They didn't lose another point. Bolivia is still at 9. So it's 8-9 in game 4. 2 games to 1 in favor of Bolivia.
As I said, unforced error there, had a straight in.
Quality timeout by Team Bolivia. Match point number 1 here.
So that was second serve.
Oh, it was. I stand
server.
corrected. Stand corrected. Thank you. Ball live. Not anymore.
There it
Team
is.
Bolivia, Aguilar and Subieta defeat Team USA 3 games to 1. We have now completed our 10 broadcasts for the day. Let's stay with it, Alexis. Before we sign off, we want to thank all of our viewers from all over the world. You're on the IRF feed broadcast. We'll have a bunch of matches tomorrow. Check the internationalracquetball.com website. If not, we'll be here mid-morning Central Standard Time, U.S. Right now, the time is, we'll confirm it.
Almost 7 o'clock.
Okay, just this side of 7 p.m. Guatemala time. So Gustavo, both of us did a number of stream matches, a lot of quality play from age 10 all the way to 21. So before we sign off, your pulse on today, please.
Well, it was a long day, but it was a defining day. All of these teams that won, players that won today, move into the next round of the gold medal division. The other players will continue to play in other divisions. The losing the first round, they move to the white. Excuse me, they move to the red. And if they
Correct.
lose again, then they're out. They're guaranteed at least the 2 matches.
Well, in a draw of 16, they're guaranteed 3, a full draw. They go, first round losers go from gold to red. If they lose in red, they go to white. Second round losers go to blue, and then they play another match. The white is the 4th in terms of power. It goes gold, blue, red, and white, and this comes from tennis, and thank you to Luc St. Ange for explaining it. This is to keep more people, including players and parents, engaged.
That's correct.
It's a long trip. Many of these parents, as well as other administrators, coaches, our staff, etc., we will have been here the better part of 2 weeks by the time Saturday rolls around. So you want to provide value. And speaking of value, we hope we're providing value on these feeds across the world. So tune in tomorrow, the International Racquetball website, Facebook, and or YouTube. And we'll sign off for today. Thanks for working with me, my friend.
You got it, Gary. Good night.